I pray the angels watch over you, for your desires and wishes to come true. How we think the way a situation is, God created our lives, this world, all that is, a possible view from what you know. It may affect the way things will go. I believe He wants good things for us, with a knowing, with faith, and with trust, each of us traveling toward what will be, staying tuned into the divine energy. The Holy Spirit within us will reside, as the Good Shepherd will guide these things, these people, this place. We travel our journey through time and space.
I would like to send a universal vibe, a calm energy within your inside, a smooth pulse surrounding this place, God's divine plan, God's peaceful grace, a unified thought, a harmonious emotion, a strong foundation, a moment in motion, this opportunity to express my devotion, my appreciation of life. For instance, to write a poem was only a notion, honoring the creation of my existence, to share with others my knowing, with God's love that meets my need. God's forgiveness is always showing, time moves forward, as it will proceed.
There is no time like the present, a worldwide moment, that God has sent, the sight and sound found in this place, simple joys and a smile on your face. Now we are alive, we have these dreams, the beginning may not be what it seems, human intellect with a divine theory, writing this so it will be given to me, sincerely wanting the best for you, only if the intentions are true, a stone thrown in a still pond, similar to the waves of sound, the ripples of water will spread, our voice and words, only once said.
Letting go of what is most important, to be amazed at how it will return, no way to be late for this appointment, only the blessing of what I will learn, the opportunity to give away this moment, for the treasure of what is next, a river stream of forward movement, of what is all simply complex. When you look for a situation to arrive, there will always be another chance to try, gliding smoothly toward your destination, viewing the horizon of what will happen, as time moves forward with no hesitation, to enjoy this moment we are in.
If we honor our Creator on just one day, limiting the thanks to only a Sunday, for every heartbeat is a new creation, every moment is a new situation, every breath is an opportunity to express the miracles in which I am impressed, living a life that God continues to share, choosing how to view what has been made. If I don't realize how much God cares, I'm concerned my hope may fade. The soul within myself has grown, going through what we've gone through, observing what I have already known. The concept of now is always new.
All we have is the present moment, yet I question if we truly own it. Why do I choose this pause of action? It must be beyond my comprehension. Will it delay certain satisfaction? Holding back with my apprehension, will you understand my silence? Will you know that I care? I am only fumbling through these events. Without you I am not there, with you I am still here. To think what is now was once then, to be whispered in your ear, to be written down with a pen.
When another person is involved, times I've wanted to do what I shouldn't, going back for a problem to be solved, to make it right, but I couldn't, within ourselves, or given from others, sisters, brothers, friends, or lovers, a word or action leading to someone's tears, whether it's someone we just met, or someone we've known for years, a simple confusion is what we will get, so I'll pray to ask for guidance. My intention was not meant to be untrue, to break this shallow silence, to say sorry means, I love you.
From the old to the new school, with paper and ink as a tool, the thought being the treasure, something incapable of being measured, the thought being my inner being, this being is beyond thinking and seeing, to travel somewhere new or different, my inner being is the only thing permanent, it is this spirit throughout the living, abundantly taking and giving, as the material in my world manifests, my inner being rests, this is my home, taking it with me where I roam.
Waking up, eyes half open, seconds to minutes, time gone by hoping, expression of inner belief, let go to find some relief, certain things left as they are, only a thought or action away, closing the distance, near and far, repeated as it is remembered in what I say. Is it time to meet again or to say goodbye? Unless I can see you as I sleep, once said and done, to give this a try, a risk taken with faith and a leap, open dictionary, words, and meanings, moving through what I must be dreaming.
Looking with perspective to now see, possibilities of what could be, offers to hold out a hand to you, only given with what's sincere and true, with the sky blue and what's discovered new, this grew continually straight through, eyes begin to open to see the time is night, light refracting to give these eyes sight, a vision of what was done is right, to know our embrace held each other tight, what is now will soon be what was then, decisions of what, where, why, and when, these things are wrapped up in a prayer, that uncovers why they were always there.
I choose my life to be, with a divine plan guiding me, If I choose to fall from Dharma by anger, hatred, or bad karma, then each good deed is a step to reach the mountaintop of enlightenment, a brand new view, different than before, everything I could want, nothing more, except to continue on my path, mysteries to solve, truths to grasp, music for my soul's satisfaction, the purpose of my choice, my actions, my reactions, my silence, my voice.
1, 2, 3, variety and society, drop of water from the sea, that has been in you and me, recycled throughout the world, the flat earth becomes curled, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, finite and infinite are a must, each needing the other, related as a sister to a brother, the sun to the moon, midnight moving towards noon, time and space, everything is in its place.
How do I get to know you? By what's inside. I speak without saying the feelings I hide, giving me time to think what to do, illustrating action, mostly meditation, thought through. I could wait for things to change, a passive approach, reverses to rearrange. I'm sitting here unknowing, not moving or growing. I think about what patience can bring. Wintertime thoughts wait for the spring. I'll hold on, hold tight. I can recognize hope within sight.
A conversation of unspoken word, listen to the music unheard, timeless echo I hear, clouded skies now clear, a situation the heart evades, a phrase to a word that fades, in your eyes the absence of time, inspiring a poetic rhyme, the thoughts placed in your hand, flowing through the shifting sand, come forward toward the within, where you're going, where you've been, transcend to me a point of view, of what is similar within me and you.
Time and distance wouldn't keep us apart, the beginning to end, the end to a new start. There's a feeling I don't know what's next, although I feel I'm going to be okay, accepting of not knowing, the questions perplexed, so I can move on to the rest of the day, moving toward a life surrendered, by the way things have been rendered. I'm always going to be human, because of my emotions, and how I go through them. It will all work out for the best somehow, so relax, sit back and don't worry for now.
All connected in some way, always has been, even today, you're a thought away, do you agree with what I say? Soon it will be a new year, something that I shouldn't fear, because of God's love, an abundance meeting my needs, looking at the sky above, trusting how it proceeds, a network of what's true, expanding out to you. The beauty of this place, all moves with God's grace.
Knowing you're doing the right thing may limit the possibilities that life brings, but the feeling inside the soul will get me through the time to pay the toll. The impact on the world around me leads to the closeness of friends and family, and the innocence inside of me, like a child Christmas morning by the tree. Any day that I need to face the fear of temptations around me, closer than near, hopefully I remember to pray, to think of heaven in some way, and if I enter there, on that day, I'll know what to say.
A family together, working to help each other, realizing the preciousness of each moment, solving while we're evolving, the chances we all encounter, to follow love and walk together, taking each step as an opportunity, connecting in the parallels we all share. As the leaves of a tree soak up the sunlight, we shall soak up the water of knowledge, so young ones can be supported, knowing that by working together, all obstacles can be overcome. We can pave the way to a brighter day.
The days went fast, the time went slow, it felt like it was going to last. The future led us where we would go. We talked about God, we talked about times missed, she'd agree as she'd nod, and then one day we kissed. Was it the beginning of the end? The end of the beginnings. It was a vibe I wanted to send. Why was I worried about sinning? As things developed and things changed, I was guided with feelings widely ranged.
If I were to try and describe the love that's by my side, of emotions felt in the internal, that of the surrounding external, a moving flow, a quiet stillness we want to know, this is to be interlaced in our destiny, diplomatic immunity beyond what we see, with infinite knowledge and wisdom, the infinite time of God's kingdom, the one with you when you die, the one who made the ever-changing sky. To summarize God is to say love. This is how I would describe God above.
Walking down a path, knowing I can never turn back, despite the direction that I go to, time takes me further, this I know, yet, what am I heading toward? There is always an opportunity, there is always a possibility, there is always a hope, there are always tears to cope, or words to express. That trust and faith leads to happiness, to move forward in time, focused eyes straight ahead to see, there is a relationship between you and me.
As the words come around, where the sky meets the ground, my thoughts move elsewhere. It's probably not rare, but there are others, sisters and brothers, just missing her voice, but I have a choice, to believe she's still with me, choice, fate, or destiny, the words that she said, they are now in my head, the spirit that connects, something I should respect.
In my heart and in my mind, in the people I find, I can visualize your face, I can hear your voice, as soft as satin and lace, you will always be my choice. It could be that every woman I've known has manifested into what you've shown, transcending into love, surrounding, below, within, and above, as it surrounds and flows through, constantly changing, always new. Thank you for this time to write to you. Amazing how quickly a relationship grew.
Can there be a right or a wrong decision? If guided by God's wisdom, I just want to be me, enjoying life and the things I see. This beginning is in the middle. Is this something big or little? When there is something to talk about, it is in the air as a whisper, not a shout. Listening for truth is a choice. This is only my view and my voice. At times, I worry what I'm missing, yet, to do right, is what I'm wishing. The varying decisions I make, there are calculated risks in life to take.
Should I get into my emotions? Think about past times, maybe I'll just go through the motions, and ignore the traffic signs, chew some gum, blow a bubble, behave myself, then, get into trouble. All that is possible. Can it be done? The things I can't change, being hurt, being on the run, maybe someone could rearrange, to guide me and keep me in line, to inspire for the rest of my lifetime. One thing will lead to the next thing, all the happiness it will bring.
There are many things of this dimension, to imagine it might bring some attention, with the spirit that stays within, so I relax and try my best not to sin. It would be wise to test the spirit, to go from there, as to tell if it is holy, and its home is from where, as the Holy Spirit resides. It helps take care of the ones I love. It's been rumored this is a phenomenon, taking the form of a dove, or in the city it could be a pigeon. This may help with your decision.
I met her when I was 20, a good vibe and the love was plenty. We helped each other to figure out our lives, sincere conversation to avoid lies. We would walk and hold hands, we talked about foreign lands, we discussed what we should do, because of what we went through, good times, tough times, confusing times, trying to get over my time of crimes, something difficult to describe, things I want to hide. Maybe I thought it was personal, yet it feels good to remember her.
Soft breeze in my face, trees emotional from losing their leaves, falling at a steady pace, no more flowers, no more bees, cold and bare. You weren't there, but I was, and I was alone, confused in knowing that you care. Something I should have known, frost and snow, ice and all that you know. A black crow, speaking his mind. The time when new life doesn't grow, wound up tight. Time to unwind, express yourself in words and actions. It is thought through with slow reaction.
A question arrives about this matter, how to be thankful, while still looking for more to do. A creator with an infinite possibility is how. No ending to the good things of now. Why do some have more and others less? Why does struggle only lead to more stress? A choice to tune into our source, to take in the Holy Spirit, of course, to give my problems to a higher power, telling God that I need some help with this, knowing that soon there will be an hour, that I will overcome, as I enjoy my happiness.
To view a perspective spiritually, or to look within with psychology, my focus on what I would like to see, is what will arrive to me, thinking about something long enough, with positive thoughts guided carefully, choosing to follow the easy path, as I avoid the rough, for as we think, so we shall be. This is what universal law is about? The present moment is the cup, from which I must drink, right now and from here on out, to live my life how I think.
Could it be heaven I'm looking for? A place of love in the purest form, wondering what will happen, when I knock on the door. Will it be standard life or far from the norm? It might be a resting place, peace for the ones with pain, a soul moving gracefully, instead of a body with a brain. Obviously I'm not there yet, so I'll live my life right, so I won't have regret, in thinking about the time we met, as I wonder what hasn't happened yet.
How could I have thought to blend it in? I don't know where this will end, I'm not sure if a change will begin, yet I know I can call her a friend. These thoughts are inconsistent, a difficulty of patience and persistence, a confusing lack of focus remains intact, but I'm pretty sure I have time to react, the voice telling me to not stay home, so I'll leave in an attempt to not be alone, natural laws in motion to keep me in line, words spoken through the grapevine, a perspective of your true character. You're an actress, and I'm an actor.
Could there be a balance? With persistence and patience, could there be a balance? With needing others and having self-reliance, thoughts to remaining in harmony, a time alone needing to just be, a time to share kindness in words or action, with others, to complete a satisfaction, learning to know ourselves, day by day, hopefully radiating towards others in a way, to wait for our desires to arrive, yet moving forward, step by step, stride by stride.
Uh-oh, I made another decision, it was something I had to do, can I take it back and make a revision? Maybe with the next choice I choose, was it the best things for me? Was it the best thing for you? It seems like they're branches on a tree, they're connected the whole way through, regardless of the definition, of what it does or what it is. Choices are part of a long expedition, it'd be good to know how to pass its quiz. I should make a choice to make a choice, it's the way actions can have their voice.
To walk through life and go to a place where, I'll cross my fingers and say a prayer, to leave a place comfortable only to find, it's still there in my heart and in my mind. I think about the first time I thought, how can my dreams be caught? If I listen and look around, potential within something new found, what I write tonight will be brief, to sort things out and find some relief. This could be something to share, to the people I've mentioned. It's important for me to show some care, a purpose speaks, to seek prevention.
Right now I'm wondering who you are, the person who will stand out from the rest. I will have to travel from near to far, working rather than rest, puts me to the test, grace through others, so that I can see, peeking through time, space, and infinity. It's when this will begin to make sense, struggles conquered. I need no defense, keeping busy, to get this off my mind, but while busy it surfaces a different kind. Where you are, this message will go, to you, a person who knows, one step at a time is the way it goes, 1 through 10 is the way that it grows.
To know what was shared in a stare, is to know that we both cared. You could travel for a new place to dwell, it could be much better, only you can tell. What I'd like to tell you in these rhymes, they're a journey within mind, space, and time. Think a thought and travel within while here, something new, neither far or near, in this world of concern. Money and well-being is learned. I'd like to think there's something better, as the world is turned. It could be the love of family and friends. A mystery is the beginning after this ends.
The world surrounds me, the people are out and about, what they're about is a mystery, time moving forward without a doubt, interaction with words and expression, anywhere from ecstatic to depression, emotions felt. I look back with memories, focusing forward, directed like a breeze, poetic verses of life to share with you. What I went through, some courage grew, giving back what's been given, would that leave me at being even? With wit and motion, it's just a notion when lives are in motion.
The temple of my heart, built from the end to the start, synchronized divine intervention. As you read what I mention, I will not believe the heart is limited. For me that is a lack of faith, courage to not be intimidated. In the temple of my heart, I am safe. I hope I always feel this love, created by God above. I need to maintain this strength, faith protecting inside and out, from a small distance to a great length, as I try to share what this is about.
How can a bee be thankful? For the pollen the flowers give, how can a writer be thankful? For the ideas they've been given, how can wisdom and knowledge be shared? Without asking questions, how can a musician or dancer be thankful? For the rhythms of life, how can an actor or actress be thankful? For the varieties of character, how can I be thankful? You are a part of my life.